Welcome to episode 2 of the inaugural Draffet store. I'm Draffet, and this is on family. Now, this is the second attempt at this. First attempt kind of went skewered and didn't come out right between the audio not coming out with the video and my thoughts getting a little jumbled. So, we'll try this again. Now, so you understand, I'm the oldest of 3 boys. My dad's got a big family. Only 2 boys. He's the youngest. He's got 5 sisters. My mom's an only child. All my relatives on her side are all great aunts, second cousins, third cousins, that such. My dad's been the black sheep of his family. Won't get into it too much, just leave it at that. But you all have that dynamic in every family. Okay, not every family is perfect. Every family has nuances. You got big families, you got small families. Example of big families where some of the black families out there that I've seen their heard of them about their family reunions. You're like, we got 100 something people show up. It's like, huh? How the hell you got 100 something people in your family? Or the few situations where polygamy is allowed. Dad's got 7 wives and he's got 6 kids with this one, 7 kids with that one, 3 with that. Okay, the dynamics of the family in that situation really goes overboard. Or you got in case of the Duggars with 19 plus kids. Okay, but or only children, where and then you get the small end, where it's an only child, where there's mom, dad, and like my younger brother, his mom, dad, and son, or my mom's case, mom, dad, and daughter. But you have to make family work in a nutshell. Okay, so however it is, whether it's your traditional family of cousins, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, or that didn't work out and you went and only your friends became your family. Okay, I mean, I got a friend of mine, him and his brother rarely talk. His brother lives down in North or South Carolina, and he talks to one of our mutual buddies, and it's like his and his sister, and it's like, well, yeah, sis said this, and it's like, so he's part of the family, even though he's not related to him, because going through life without family sucks. I mean, it happens. You always have that lone wolf person where they don't have family per se. Then you get that ends up being crazy cat lady or crazy dog man, or whatever it is to make up for the lack of family, so that you're not alone. Trust me, I've tried doing the alone thing. It doesn't always work out. Okay, you gotta have family. Now, with that said, that doesn't mean family is always great. Okay, because you can always have problems. Okay, my grandfather had his will, had it if any of the kids contested, nobody got anything. Okay, and then you'll have that in families. You'll have gelling. Like both of my brothers don't talk to each other. For whatever the reasons. My dad doesn't talk to my younger brother or youngest brother because of something that happened. Or like my wife, she hasn't had a conversation in face to face with her dad in years. All the conversation she's had is either over phone, through the internet, whatever, and that happens. And that happens in life. And that's a reality about family. Sometimes you work, sometimes you don't. Okay, sometimes you need family there, and they drop the ball. Other times, you can't get rid of them. It's like, there's always all sorts of little nuances. Sometimes it's, like in my family, I've got relatives that make 200 and something, or did make when they were working, made 200 and something $1,000, $100,000, whatever. So my dad's pissing at maybe making 18 grand a year. Okay, with 3 kids. And look at him like he's a sponge or whatever because he's not he's that happens. Okay, my wife's got twin uncles. Okay, they're fraternal twins, not paternal twins, and they didn't gel at Christmas. It's like weddings, funerals, and Christmas always bring out the family squabbles of some kind. I mean, I've been to my family events and it's been kosher on the surface, but you can see the family tension somewhere. But family's important. Okay, and I stress this because I have a new wife. We've only been married for a short time, and a daughter. And we're trying to be as close knit as possible. Teaching her daughter, whatever. I have a son that I have never seen. Long story short, I won't get into it too much. It just found out about him recently, and I would love him to meet her. May not happen. I've got a couple friend of mine that are adopted. Okay, that they've never ever met the biological parents, and probably won't ever. I mean, but the people that adopted them, raised them like their own. Okay, and that's how you have to do it. You have to make your family work. In a nutshell, the only biggest truth of it is, you have to make your family work. Whether your family's close-knit co-workers, biological family, a group of friends through an organization that you've been tight with whatsoever. But you have to make it work. Now, next week, for episode 2 episode 3, but this is episode 2 anyways. But for episode 3, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of YouTube. And the following week could be pros and cons of the internet. Since this is going up on YouTube, I figure it fitting that the second episode, if traditional second episode worked for YouTube. And there's 52 episodes. 12 of them are going to be recap episodes. So if you subscribe and see it, I'll answer your questions on anything, about the particular episode. And it'll be once a month. Once a week it's one episode. Once a month it's recap and questions, if any. Other than that, this is the second part of the inaugural Draffet store. I'm Draffet. We have fun.